Alright, so in this one I just wanted to make a video putting the diff locker, I believe that's what it's called, and the front diff. As you can see, I've got a few parts thrown around. Believe it or not, it's actually somewhat clean. The towels may just be a little bit dirty, just from some of the, or just a little bit of transmission fluid that got on it from my valve body. But other than that, I haven't gotten any kind of dirt, and I'm cleaning everything as I put it on here to try and keep everything clean. I'm not trying to put the dirty parts up here if I can help it, but anyway, I'm getting close to the end of my build. But anyway, simple procedure here is kind of a little bit of a pain for me to get it done. But to start with, this little ring gear is bolted on here. I think it was 19 millimeter bolts here that I had to take off. Did that just with an impact to get them off real quick. I don't know if that needs to come off, but you've got a pin in here that has to come out, and the ring gear would be bolted up right here, and I didn't want to risk hitting the gear there, so I went ahead and took it off. Now I did find out that this is the pin you're taking out, and if you can see, it's got like a little groove in it. So I believe this is a one-way pin. Okay, so if you try and knock it out the wrong direction, it may not want to come out. I bought these punches the other day from Harbor Freight, not thinking about that cheap Chinese crap. I hit it one time and you see what it did to my punch. So, but I may have been hitting it the wrong way. I don't know either. Regardless, I just gave it a light tap and bent it up. Oh well. So anyway, back to it. I took out the bolts there for the ring gear. I actually had a air hammer. Let's see, I don't know if I still got it around here. Yes, I do. This is what I started with, just to get it moving. You may not need to go that extreme. You may just be able to use a punch or something to get it going. I'm going to punch that out. Once you get that out, then, because basically all it's doing is holding this pin in right here. That's a tight, that's a pretty tight fit. But basically all you want to do is get it out. Okay, so you pull that out like so. Okay, and then once that is out, you've got your locker right here. All you're going to do is slide in like so. Okay, and then you'll have to slide this piece back in, if I can get it there, and then basically you're going to put that pin back in. Remember, it's going to be one direction. I can't remember which direction it's got to go. I think it's going to be back through the bottom, so I'll probably have to flip it back over. And I believe you should take a screwdriver or something once everything's back together and pop this off on this side and then on that side as well. And I guess it's got springs in here. It pops out and locks the diff, so these gears aren't going and spinning, and holds them in place, I'm assuming. Question is up for debate. I'm hearing mixed reviews. Is it good for street? Is it not? I don't know. That's something you guys will have to research on your own. I'm just showing you how it's done. But that's basically it. I have no idea what the torque specs is for putting these bolts in. I'll leave that to you guys to look up as well. Just put them back in. Obviously, make sure they're tight. I'm probably going to be putting them back in with some red Loctite, because it's not like I really ever need those parts to be coming back out. And then try and find the torque specs and get it torqued back down. So, but I'll see if I can get this out, and if I can on video, I'll post it. If not, that'll be it for this one, and moving on to the next ones. So that'll be it for now. Alright, so I thought I might be finishing up at the last video, but I wasn't. I tried to work on a little bit. And basically, I was trying to squeeze my screwdriver up under here. I couldn't get it. Basically, I took a real thin one, got it right here, and hit it with a hammer, and this just pops up. Okay, so I haven't gotten it out. Of course, here I am trying to do it one-handed again, so bear with me. I'm trying to take a bigger screwdriver. This is as far as I've gone. Okay, well, that piece just flew somewhere, so it's out there, and somewhere. I'll find it later, I guess, or I won't. But anyway, trying to see if I can do the same. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to get my finger out of the way. Let's see if I can get this one right here. Bear with me just a moment. I'm going to see if I can set this up on camera so maybe you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so all I'm gonna do, let me hold on a second, I'll get my thinner screwdriver here, and there we go. Prop it up under there and try and keep this one from flying. This one's a little bit more difficult to try and do. There we go. So I got that popped out, and as you can see, it's got little springs in there. And let me pick my phone back up. Okay. So if you can see, it's got little springs in there, and it just pushes out against the gears, and it actually has them. I'm trying to turn them. It's got them locked. So doing a good job against that. So you need to make sure you have this in here before you pop those things out. Otherwise, you're gonna be in a world of hurt trying to get it back together and put it in there. But I already have the pin put back in there, right in there. All I have to do now is put the ring gear back on it, torque it down or whatever the torque specs are, and then just put it back in the transmission when I'm done. But that's it for this one. So stay tuned, I'll make more when I get a chance. So y'all have a good one.